An unexpected incident occurred again at the airport, and this time BTS's Jungkook was dragged into the public spotlight. The incident immediately became a hot topic on social media, not only because of the situation that occurred, but also because of one thing that did not escape the attention of fans: Jimin's reaction. According to a number of witnesses and video recordings circulating, the airport was quite crowded at the time. The crowd of fans and media personnel made movement uncontrollable, leading to pushing and minor chaos around the BTS group. Jungkook, who was at the front of the line, appeared to have his steps hindered. Although he was not injured, the moment was enough to trigger concern among ARMYs worldwide. However, what caught the most attention came a few seconds later. In the now viral footage, Jimin is seen reacting quickly. His expression turned serious. He moved closer to Jungkook, and his body language seemed to ensure that the magne was safe. No words were clearly heard, but Jimin's body language spoke volumes. His tense expression gradually eased after Jungkook appeared to be okay, a detail that was hard to ignore. This brief moment immediately sparked a huge reaction from fans. Social media was flooded with comments highlighting the closeness between the two. The hashtag Jikook trended again, with thousands of posts discussing how Jimin appeared so protective and attentive towards Jungkook in the midst of this uncomfortable situation. Some fans viewed this reaction as a natural form of concern between two members of the group who have been together for more than a decade. However, many also saw it as strong evidence of the emotional closeness that has often been seen in small moments, glances, gestures, and spontaneous reactions that are difficult to fake. The agency itself did not issue a specific statement regarding the incident, other than reiterating the importance of maintaining order and safety in public areas. Even so, the lack of detailed clarification has only drawn more public attention to the widely circulated video clips. For ARMY, this incident is not just a typical airport incident. It serves as a reminder of the pressure idols constantly face in public spaces, while also showing their human side, their worries, concern, and the bond that is formed not only as co-workers, but as family. Once again, Jikook managed to steal the spotlight, not through a grand stage or spectacular choreography, but through a simple reaction in the midst of the crowd. And as usual, that brief moment was enough to get the world talking about them again. Discussions about this incident continue to grow as other video clips from different angles emerge. In one clip uploaded by a fan, Jungkook can be seen glancing at Jimin after the situation was under control. That brief glance, which may have lasted only a second or two, sparked further speculation. Many believe it was a look of reassurance, as if they understood each other's condition without words. Another interesting thing is Jungkook's change in expression after that moment. If before he seemed focused on walking, after being near Jimin his face looked calmer. Some fans even said that Jungkook slowed down a little, adjusting to Jimin's position beside him. It's these small details that make this moment feel so personal to longtime fans. The discussion spread to international forums. Many ARMYs linked this incident to similar moments in the past, when Jimin reflexively moved closer when Jungkook looked tired, or when Jungkook instinctively looked for Jimin in a crowd. For fans, these small recurring patterns are not coincidental, but a reflection of the bond that has been formed over the years. On the other hand, some netizens reminded the public not to overinterpret the situation. They emphasized that Jimin's reaction could have been purely that of a caring bandmate, especially in the potentially dangerous environment of an airport. However, it is precisely this debate that has made the topic even more heated, because each point of view finds its own justification. What is clear is that this incident once again highlights one important thing: airports are not safe places for idols, no matter how accustomed they are to crowds. Many fans are calling for tighter security protocols and asking the public to respect BTS's personal space more. Jungkook and Jimin's names are once again the center of discussion, not because of a major controversy, but because of a situation that could have been avoided. Interestingly, even hours after the incident, there were no personal posts or direct clarifications from Jungkook or Jimin. This silence only prolonged public attention. Every small movement, every expression captured on camera was reanalyzed by fans from various countries. For many armies, this moment left a deep impression. Amidst a packed schedule, global spotlight, and unrelenting pressure, Jungkook and Jimin once again showed that they are never truly alone. There is a bond that quietly works behind the scenes, calm, spontaneous, and real. And perhaps that is why Jikook is making headlines again. Not because of a major drama, but because one small reaction at the airport was able to convey so much meaning. Some entertainment industry analysts note that spontaneous reactions like the one Jimin displayed are rare among idols who are accustomed to handling intense situations. In a highly controlled world, unplanned small gestures often serve as the most honest reflection of one's feelings. That's why this clip feels different compared to other airport footage. Jungkook himself is known as a relatively calm figure in public spaces. However, in this incident, he appeared more alert than usual. His gaze swept around, then refocused on the steps ahead. When Jimin was near him, the dynamic changed, as if a natural sense of security had formed. There was no hand-holding, no hugging, just a closer distance and synchronized footsteps. ARMY quickly picked up on these details. Comments appeared, comparing this moment to various past events that are now being brought up again. Many said that Jungkook and Jimin always show a quiet form of care, not excessive, but consistent. And it is precisely this consistency that keeps the public paying attention to them. Amidst the heated discussion, there were also voices from fans asking everyone to be more sensible. They emphasized that regardless of interpretation, the most important thing is the safety of the artists. This incident reopens the old discussion about the line between enthusiasm and privacy violation, an issue that is yet to find a middle ground. However, regardless of the debate, one thing is undeniable. This moment leaves an emotional mark, not only for fans, but also for Jungkook and Jimin's image in the public eye. They were seen not as perfect idols, but as two human beings looking out for each other in an unfavorable situation. By the end of the day, hashtags related to the airport incident began to decline, but the discussion did not completely disappear. Video clips were still being reposted, analyzed frame by frame, and used as material for discussion across platforms. Each point of view added a new layer to the same story. Without an official statement, without lengthy clarification, without dramatic scenes, just through one brief reaction, they once again became a topic of global discussion. This airport incident may pass, but the impression it leaves will linger longer, stored in fans' memories as yet another proof of a bond that was never truly hidden.